Hello everyone, how are you? A slightly unusual tarot card reeling and healing for this full moon, which is coming up in December 2022. But I'm going to draw a distant healing symbol, Moonchild Tarot, and that looks like this, so that we imprint it to work for you whenever you come to this healing. Okay, so we're going to get a special altar cloth today, and I'm going to just tuck that in there, just to make it a little bit special, because today we are using 3 decks of cards. Now, we are going to be working with 3 different energies, and this is Maiden, Mother, and Crone. However, I am going to suggest to you that this, if you are male, we will have boy, father, wise man. If you are non-binary, we will have child, adult, and elder. So it encompasses the young, the middle, and the elder part of you, whatever your diversity. We're also going to do a 4-fold reading, because there is 4 phases of a moon. There is also dark moon, and this is represented by this mirror. We're going to use 2 decks. This one is a rose deck, the Rose Oracle, and this one, so that is the Rose Oracle by Rebecca Campbell. And then this is by, I think it's by what is her name? I will put her name, I think it's Eve Sant something in, I will put her name in the show notes. She's over on Instagram. This one you can probably get off Amazon. This is a goddess one, and this is also a feminine, divine feminine rose energies. And then we're going to use my favourite Moonchild Tarot. You've all seen me use this before. And incidentally, these are extra cards from this deck. Okay, so I've set the scene. I want you now to ground. Just imagine golden roots emerging out of your shoulders, your hips, and your root chakra, and growing into the earth below you, downwards, downwards, and downwards, until they push down into the crystal and the mineral veins of the inner earth. I'm going to just put a beautiful rose here. We're going to call in the protection of the full moon, the mother within you, the father within you, the adult within you. And just imagine that moon's glade travelling down towards the earth and enshrouding you with that beautiful silver light around both sides, around the front and the back of you, and above and below you, as the two crescents, the horns of the moon. And then we have set our scene. Okay. So I want you just to imagine that you're sitting by a pool of water. A beautiful pool, a natural pond, with that moon's reflection shining down. If you can hear noise, the dog is over there, so he might start cleaning himself or chasing his tail. We've grounded, we've protected. I'd like now just to call in our guides and our helpers, as well as Mother, Maiden, Crone aspects, boy, father, wise man aspects, younger, adult and elder aspects of us. And first of all, we are going to choose a goddess. And we have the Maiden Goddess, the Virgin Goddess of Artemis. And Artemis she was the goddess of this crescent moon here, the new moon. Huntress, this is her bow. She shoots arrows, silver arrows, sometimes in anger, sometimes in joy, but she is from the mountain streams. It is said that her energy starts off with the fresh water from snow's melt or sprouting out of Gaia, out of the ground and travelling down the land. So just imagine that energy now as you're sitting next to this stream, washing any emotions away, ready for the new beginnings. Washing away the heartache from your younger self. Going and hunting what it was, because she was an amazing huntress. Diana, the Romans knew her as. Ready for the new phases in her life, your life, its life, his life. So bringing that new energy in to the maiden, the boy or the child aspect of you. And I'm just going to read what it says on her card. They're pretty small. I am tenacious and unwavering in my attentions. Now, that's many of us, isn't it, at that young stage? And even though sounds like a good thing, sometimes it isn't, so just weigh up those pros and cons. Now, we are going to pick a card for the mother, the father, the adult. Oh, there's too many cards in that packed aspect. And we have, who do we have here? Oh, a new one that I don't know. Papatuanuku. Papatuanuku. Let's have a look. I don't normally look in the book, but this is a deck with a lot of unusual energies. And it says that this is a Maori goddess who gave birth to all things, including people. So this is for all you New Zealanders, you Kiwis down there. Connecting to the Earth's frequency, you are being activated. The Earth has a frequency which is transmuted into an activation known as a light code. You may not always feel these activations, but they are with you, embedded into your physical and energetic body. So we have a beautiful earth goddess, and it says on her card, connecting to the earth frequency, you are being activated. So I would say the mother aspect, the middle aspect of you needs to ground. You need to stay grounded. That is the middle part of you, the part that is going to be the stable part within you. Okay. Now let's pick one for the divine wisdom, for the crone. Well, actually it's the wise woman or the wise man or the elder. What does everyone need to know now? And here we have Mazu, another one I'm not sure on. Let's have a look where Mazu comes from. Oops, I did have it and I just lost it. Integrity. So this is when you really have wisened up, and hopefully by the sort of mid-years, middle age, you have the integrity, remembering what you stand for, especially when no one is looking. Do you know who you are at your core? And she stands behind you. She is a Chinese sea goddess, also thought to be Lin Mo or Lin Mo Niang, a shaman, a queen of heaven, helping those who fled communism and moved to Taiwan. Very, very controversial actually in today's age. Now, that might be you. When we get older, we're like, to hell with everyone else. I don't care what they think. I am going to stand on my own 2 feet and I am going to be who I am. So that is for the elder aspect in you, the middle-aged aspect in you. Okay. Now let's choose out of this rose. Breathe in, everyone, and what does everyone need to know for the maiden, the boy, the younger person in them? A rose without thorns. You have the right to your joy, peace and sweetness of life. Everyone has a right to be happy, and everyone deserves the best that is available to you. Okay, so no guilt. Unless, of course, it is something that has been really difficult. You will struggle with that. If that is the case, let's just clear that now. Okay. So we used a symbol called Terra Qi, and I'm just going to show you what that symbol looks like. It looks like a horse's head. That is what you can use for clearance. So that is with Artemis at the younger part of you. You know, stop trying to please everyone else all the time. Stop feeling you have to live up to brothers or live up to sisters or live up to so-and-so. Stop trying to keep up with the Joneses, as we say in the UK. You're still trying to find out who you are at this stage. The maiden aspect is a little bit unsure, but she just needs a helping hand, or he just needs a helping hand. Now, what does the mother aspect, the father aspect, or that person in the prime, the mystic rose, compassion, devotion, humanity, humility, and grace. And that is about being the best person we can, isn't it? It is about understanding others. It is about making allowances, not in every case, but in most cases. You know, he who has not sinned cast the first stone. People make mistakes. All of us have made mistakes, even as parents. And in fact, that is probably some of the hardest mistakes to bear. Okay? But if you are that parent or that parent aspect that people come to and tell their problems to, cut yourself some slack. Okay? We can't always get it right, and you are allowed to make mistakes as long as we learn from them. So don't sweat the small stuff too much. So today wasn't a very good day. Tomorrow you get a chance to try again. The sun always rises, okay? The elder person, the wise man, the wise woman, what do they need to know? Okay. Rapture, sensuality, love, devotion, romance, ecstasy and pleasure. Who doesn't want a bit of that? But ground it in, have a bit of staying power. Don't totally run away with feelings. Work a little bit slower, enjoy things more. It's not a rush, it's not a race. And the elder part of you will understand that. Stop to smell the flowers. Wake up and smell the coffee. All of those phrases about taking time. You don't have to give people answers straight away. Think about them. What are you getting out of it? An equal partnership is the best thing. Okay, let's move these out of the way, and then we will pull some tarot cards. Let's shuffle these now. Now everybody start thinking about what is going on. We're going to do the dark aspect after of everything. So this is a healing for the last month. That's how I do my full moon tarots. Okay. So we're doing this in 3D. We've got Maiden, Mother, Crone aspects. I won't keep going over all the others, but this is for everyone, not just the females. Okay. I want everybody to blow on those cards. Okay. I'm just going to slip down. Very thick deck of cards. Okay, and I'm going to go from this one first. What do we all need at the younger aspect? Okay. Feeling a little bit wounded, perhaps? You have help. There is help on the way. There is loyalty around you. Okay, the 5 knives. It's been a difficult month, perhaps, for many of you. Those 5 knives are pointing inwards. I want you to imagine to be this person, and I want you to turn those knives around, taking energy out. In a chakra laying, this would be bringing energy into you. So change those athemes, those sacred knives. Here is one right here, bringing energy in to the maiden, wounding you. We've been wounded many times in our younger selves because we weren't old enough. We didn't have enough life skills to say, so what? Okay, turn those knives away from you, taking that energy out. And don't worry, once bitten, twice shy, maybe a little bit, but you have your guides, you have your helpers, you have many friends and family, hopefully, to help you through that 5, exactly halfway through to the 10. So you're halfway there now. Let's have a look at the mother. I'm being drawn. I can actually see the card I want this time. Okay, so the mother, father, adult aspect, King of Swords. So this is about taking stock of those past hurts, okay? Thinking about things, surveying your estate, if you like. Again, using intelligence. Swords are intelligence, okay? They also hold that air aspect, which is the intelligence, okay? This one, perhaps you couldn't see the wood through the trees. Now you are seeing it, okay? You can look back. You can send healing to your younger self. You can use this symbol I showed you at the beginning, this Hon Cha Ze Sho. Focus on that. Think back to a time that hurt you and send healing back to yourself. Think of it now. Don't follow the upsetting emotion. Just know that that healing is coming to that mother, father, adult aspect of yourself. You can get over anything. If it is big anxiety you suffer from that causes pain, you need to try and break those. The world is not out to get you. Okay, I promise you that it's not out to get you. Okay. Now let's choose one for the wise person. Because there are 4 phases of the moon. Remember I said the wise person knows that towers fall. Probably the card we all dread to come out. You know though that once everything has fallen down, the only place is up. Once you're at the top, the only place to go is down. Everything is in a flux. But look at all those different aspects, those different windows that can be looked through, and the bluer sky is through those windows, a different path, way up your options. And as an elder, you can do that. And you will have the ability to rise again. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. And there's water for those people to land in, maybe to drench those emotions out of them. So if you have had a bad month, don't worry. The only place you can go after that is up. Now we're going to go and work with the dark moon. This is really the crone and the ancient aspect within us, that dark side of the moon, if you like. And I think first we will choose that goddess energy. This is the part to go within, the one who's going to help you do that deep, deep work. Ain Radiance, another one I haven't heard of. This is quite a new deck for me. Radiance. I am the light that shines eternally bright. When I level up my vibrational frequency, I exude a radiance that is magnetic and uplifting, not only to myself but those around. This is an Irish goddess of summer, wealth and sovereignty. So it's about having power over yourself. She is the fertility goddess who has the command over crops, animal husbandry, agriculture, fire and light. So she has many doorways to step through. She holds the power of the sun with those sunflowers. What does it say? My presence has an impact on the lives of those around me. So watch your actions and your words. Remember, everything has consequences. But again, many doors for her to walk through. In fact, the Druids call these triathlons. Each doorway different area leading to the light. There's my dog having a funny 5 minutes. Okay, so what is the rose energy for the crone and the ancient aspect within us? the second bloom. Oh, isn't that amazing for the ancient, for the really old aspect? It is never too late. It says a second chance, new possibilities. So when you're at the depths of despair and you think, God, it can't change, it can't get better, this is how it's going to be. It's not. You will have a second chance to bloom, and you need to look for that chance and you need to take it. And try not to give into the anxiety and the depths of depression, losing hope. Okay. Blow on this for the last card, for the fourth aspect of the moon. The Queen of Swords. It's all about swords tonight, isn't it? So we have the Queen of Swords here again, the element of air. Look, she's armoured. She is ready for whatever comes her way. And that is you. You are so ready for this. You are ready for new challenges, and you will face them with the intelligence and the might and the authority and the sovereignty, because you are having another chance. This month will be a new chance for you, and you have Aeon with you, bringing light into the dark places of your soul, offering the new possibilities for you to step through and turn that second chance into a reality, with the protection of your sword and the knowledge that you will get there. So take a breath in. We are now going to draw the master symbol down you to gain mastery over all of these aspects. I'm going to pop that there. Okay. Daikumyo. 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 For the viewers to gain mastery over their emotions of the maiden, the boy, the young person, the mother, father aspect, or the adult person. The wise woman, the wise man, the elder. And for the dark moon, the dark moon, that shadow part of ourself, the dark spaces we're unsure to go, the crone, the ancients, the unseen part of you who gets that second chance and who discerns life with intelligence of the swords and the air. Take a breath in and ground this healing into you. Breathe right down to your feet now. Imagine me placing my hands on those little tootsies on top of your... I'm going to rest my weight down upon you. Take a breath in and breathe out any turmoil and start to trust. Thank you for joining me. I send chakras to you and many blessings for this next month of December. And I will see you in 2 weeks for the new moon. Bye bye. Thanks for watching.